There's a new group, maybe not a new group, but a group called the Hanford Multicultural Theater Company, started up by our friend Silvia Gonzalez Scherer.
Hi.
I said all right. That was a whole mouthful for
people
me.
call me Silvia Gonzalez or Silvia Scherer or,
And you're in Hanford.
I'm in
Hanford
Hanford.
is this rich pool of talent there.
Yes.
I'm always surprised by that.
Yes,
There's
and they
artists.
go to Fresno and they go to Visalia to do their talent, and we decided we needed to do something in Hanford so that they can do it there, and Hanford
there.
people can also enjoy it.
Now, there's something coming up called the Monologue Slam.
Right.
I've been to poetry slams.
Right.
Is it similar?
It's very similar. It started in England, London, England, and it's gone to Seattle, Chicago, Denver, Los Angeles, and it's a phenomenon now. It's probably just as popular as the poetry slams were a few years ago. Now it's a monologue slam.
And tell me what they do. They write a monologue?
Well, what it is you can do a written monologue, or you can take one from a movie or one from a play, 2 to 3 minutes. If you go over 3 minutes, it's a little too long.
Yeah, and the crowd gets bored.
Well, it's just that the parameters.
Yeah,
the
okay.
parameters are 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes.
Well, yeah, and at 3 minutes, if you go over 3 minutes, you're disqualified because it's a competition. And you do it in front of an audience with a microphone like this one here, and
You kind of act a little bit.
you
try to
can
put some emotion into it, or comedy.
You make your 2 to 3 minute monologue so fantastic that we're going to want to give you $500 prize.
Oh, there's a prize, $500. Now, I go to the poetry slams. I love to watch it, but I don't participate because I don't write poetry.
Right.
And I don't write monologues, but I can get a monologue.
You can get a monologue from a movie or from a play, anything you want.
It's not cheating then.
It's not really.
And it's how you present it, I guess. Is
Right.
But if you write something from your heart, it might even have a better presentation.
Well, and I tell our students, because we give free acting classes, to grab a monologue that is real to them, that they really love, and then do it on mic to an audience, and that's how you give yourself to
Do
it.
people actually hold the paper and read it?
No,
or
we
is it
ask
supposed
that
to be
you
memorized?
memorize.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think you can give a lot of emotion when you memorize.
Yeah.
You can really give it to it. And then you also have an audience, and you can, work it into the audience.
Yeah.
Like, what would you say? Or what would
Yeah.
you do? If it's the lines part of your monologue.
That's fun. I should go do that. That sounds like
Yeah,
really
it's open
fun.
to anyone.
I'm too scared this time. I'm going to go watch this time. Watch everybody else get nervous. Then next time I'll go.
Well, you might want to do it right now because we are making a limited number of participants or contestants, and then we know that next year it's going to be even popular.
Bigger,
and we'll have to,
This is the first year.
This is our first year, and we'll have to make it 3 days. Today is 2 days. This time's 2 days.
I don't think there's been anything like this in the Valley before.
No,
has there?
we're first.
Yeah, that's great.
We're the first ones.
Now, it's in Hanford, but where in Hanford will it be
In
held?
front of the Bastille, which is in the middle part of the old historic section of Prineville, where all the old buildings
Courthouse
are.
is there and everything.
Right, the old courthouse. It's an 1800s building. It's going to be right in the courtyard in the front of the Bastille, which is an old 1800s prison.
Yeah.
So it's a great backdrop.
If you can find Hanford, which is pretty easy, just drive into the middle of the town. There's downtown. It's a big old courthouse. It's just absolutely beautiful. Just park anywhere, walk around it. You'll come to it.
Right,
Sooner or
it's right
later.
across from the courthouse. So
Yeah.
if you GPS to the courthouse, you'll
be able to
find it. You'll see
And
it.
the Bastille, you could be GPS to the Bastille too. Now, the prize, where does that money come from? That's a lot of money to give
Well,
away.
it's a $500 prize that we're just going to give to the
You're
best
just gonna do it?
monologue. Yeah.
Who is there? Judges or the crowd?
There will be judges. However, the audience can also help with the judging because if the audience is going, yay, I mean, it's good to have your fans there because they help push it along. And, and if the judges are like, well, we really like that, and the audience is going, yeah.
Yeah, it may not be cheering. It may be crying. Maybe you get the whole audience crying or something. If you can move the audience,
Right.
you're going to help move the judges.
Exactly.
Somehow, so.
Exactly. That's it.
Now, what's the date?
The date is March 31st.
So we have over a month.
Yes. However, we would like contestants to apply online before March 24th, if they
Before
can.
March 24th. So,
Yeah.
so go online to where now?
To HanfordMTC.com. That's Hanford, M like in Mary, T like in Tom, C like in cat.com, and register. You can
It's pretty easy.
register online. Yeah.
HanfordMTC.com.
MTC.com.
Stands for Multicultural Theater
Company.
In Hanford.
Right.
HanfordMTC.com. Now, if you're not writing down right now and you want to find this, call me and I'll give you that website, HanfordMTC.com. Enter this. If you're an actor, if you're a poet, if you just want to get in front of a crowd. But you better sign up because there's limited spots.
There's a limited spots, yes.
Okay. Now, what else do you want our audience to know?
that we're trying to bring the arts to Hanford.
Okay.
We're trying to revitalize Hanford. Apparently, in the 1980s, Hanford used to be a vibrant artistic community. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But
they need leaders like you to step up.
Yeah, so we are stepping up. There's a big group of people involved with the Hanford Multicultural Theater Company that is, let's do stuff. We're planning a musical for the summer. I write plays, and so we're planning on doing some of my strange plays. And then we also host the Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, in Hanford on November 2 every year from now on until I pass out, I guess.
Yeah. Now, this year will probably be a lot of locals participating. But
no, actually not. We have some students from San Jose coming, and we have some from Visalia, and we're trying to get more people.
From all over.
We're all from all over. We're trying to get people from Hanford, so that's
I imagine
why I'm
once
here.
the word gets out, people from all over the world will probably want to come.
Well, yes, and we actually have a guy from Las Vegas who's applied, so that's great.
All right, so go to HanfordMTC.com, HanfordMTC.com to enter or find more information about Hanford Monologue Slam. Anything else you want our viewers to know?
Yeah, and you can also buy tickets online, too.
Go buy the tickets, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
thank you for coming. This is the most exciting thing we've heard about for a long time. We'll be back with more artists and authors right after this.